If you have not seen the light that is light indeed, the word will educate you. And somebody can throw up on Facebook and tell you, don't give money to church, that they are stealing from you. Because he thinks what you are doing is donation. He doesn't know that what you are doing is not donation. Because God is not seeing your naira bills. God is not seeing your dollar bill. God is not seeing the pound sterling. What God is seeing is redefined in the context of light. Because money means, somebody called me last night and said, why is money important to God? And I said, because money in the realm of God is not notes. If you study Leviticus chapter 27, when God was rating the Israeli army, he was rating their strength by money. He said, if a child is between the age of 0 to 5, if it's a female, it's worth 3 shekels according to the shekels of the sanctuary. If he is a male, he's worth 5 shekels according to the shekels of the sanctuary. He said, if a child is between the age of 5 and 20, if it's a male, he's worth 15 shekels. If it's a female, it's worth 15 shekels. If it's a male, it's worth 10 shekels. He said, if a child is between the age of 20 and 60. So the strength of men was calculated as money. So when you bring money to God in those days, your money represents your strength, because you use your strength to generate that money. So you brought a note. God is seeing strength, because you shall worship the Lord your God with all your strength. So your money in the realm of God represents your strength. Meanwhile, the person sat on Facebook in a studio and said the church is taking your money. He thinks you are doing donation. Because your money is your strength, your money also is your worship. That's why if you touch God's money, he kills you. Because your money is worship in the eyes of God. Because your money is your blood. The toil, it came out of your toiling. And your toiling is your blood in the currency of the spirit. And so when you toil, it is exchanged for money. So when you bring that to God, God sees it as worship. God also sees your money as your testimony of faith. Because when you labor to get money and you present it to God, you are telling God that I don't depend on my labor to survive. I depend on you to survive. So God is judging your money as your faith. But if somebody doesn't have light, he can sit and tell you, God, stop giving to church. They are stealing from you. And because you too don't have light, you will say what this person is saying makes sense. Because your light has turned to darkness. And you will think you are wise until you cross over to eternity. You now discover that no penny you gave went to the pastor, nor the building. That everything you gave in the realm of God, it was stored up for you in Zion. So God sees from another plane. And when we come into God's presence, we begin to see from where God sees. I told the person also that the reason God values money is because of how we use it. The way we use money helps God to see our heart. That's why I say where a man's treasure is, that's where his heart is. So when God blesses you with money, he's trying to study your heart. So the book God reads to understand the heart of men is their spending profile. So when God wants to study your heart, he will give you money. If the money goes to vanity, he will now know that your heart is full of vanity. Because in Jeremiah 17:10, he says, I the Lord, I try the heart. I test the reins to give to every man as his way should be. If your money goes to all your needs, it means you are godless. You have no faith in God. If your money goes to pleasure, he knows that your heart is in pleasure. Because you can be poor and praying for 7 hours every day. It means nothing until you have money. If you have money and you can pray for 7 hours, that prayer now has stature. So God uses your money to study your heart. It also takes money for kingdom to advance. So God wants to see the extent to which you are sold out. You can come on the prayer altar and say, all I am belongs to you. When you finish singing, God will give you money to find out if all of you belongs to him. And the sign will be that thou shalt remember the Lord your God, for it is him that giveth thee power to get wealth, that you may establish. So if your money is not establishing kingdom, it means that song you are singing is a lie.